This is sort of fascinating. Not necessarily a huge amount of news here, although conservatives gathered in some type of it's their Emmys, I guess. It is a Turning Points USA Action Conference. This is Charlie Kirk's outfit, and they got some big luminaries. One of them is Ted Cruz, and look at what they do here. It was requested we do this at the live show, but I don't have, $75,000 to do an opening to make it seem like I'm interesting in some fashion.
Right.
And
like you're a wrestler or something like that.
Or just some type of star. I mean, this is like, you want to talk about the mindset of creating rock stars out of their politicians. I mean, on the center to the left, there's a little bit of this. We do this, on some level. There's too much, I think, sort of praising and focusing on individual politicians. But, I mean, Ted Cruz, really?
Like they did, like the Democrats did this with Obama. They made him into a celebrity, but he has the charisma to warrant it to a degree. Ted Cruz is
I don't even know that the Democrats
the blobfish that come alive.
The country did.
Yes.
They never needed something like this. This is bizarre. It's like for literally for 16-year-olds.
He has managed to unify the country. Everyone agrees he's doing a terrible job.
Oh my God.
It's like Spinal Tap.
It really is. This is just. Hey, everybody. It's me.
I've requested this for when I walk into the office, this kind of treatment.
Yeah, but that's because it'll probably be nice and cool.
Wow!
All that mist.
Oh, God, the charisma.
He has
Brett Michaels.
Yeah, we don't need to see it again. That's good. Let's just see one of his top-line policy statements that he gets to during this. Honestly, it's like a conference set for 16-year-old boys, I guess.
I know.
And frankly, I'm sorry I apologize to the 16-year-old boys out there for even saying that.
Yeah, I was into Muse and Arctic Monkeys and cool bands like Radiohead and stuff like that. And these kids are cheering to Ted Cruz.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
All of y'all on campuses across the country, your classmates, even if they're scared to say it, are looking around thinking this stuff is nuts.
Please clap.
I talked to a student recently at one of our woke college campuses who said she's required in every class to introduce herself and to give her pronouns.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm Ted Cruz, and my pronoun is kiss my ass.
I mean,
God, it's like seeing the Beatles.
do we really need to? We don't need to go any further on that. But let's listen to some of the policy proposals from Matt Gaetz. Here is one. I mean, it really is just. This is what they're doing with their youth, folks. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It is just so. There's something so twisted about this. I mean. Were they booing at the fact that people had to introduce themselves, or they actually had to add their pronouns? Because that is really a bridge too far.
Oh, it's the pronouns.
Oh
it's the pronouns.
I'm being facetious.
Yeah, I'm probably
geez, I'm really slow on the uptick today.
That's something you do on the first day of class. If there's any ambiguity, you clear it up. Give people the opportunity. It is crazy that they act so put upon about that.
Oh my gosh.
And the funny part is that the other complaint they would have is I don't know what pronoun to use.
Right, exactly. It's so confusing.
It's so confusing. I don't know what pronoun to address this person with. Oh, and now I got to hear you tell us what your pronoun is? I mean, it's just, this is what they're running on, because the Dr. Seuss controversy blew over too quickly from a year ago. So it is just this sort of Archie Bunker style, I don't know, silent generation, complaints that It's so hard for me to tell how people are gender identifying, and also don't tell me how you're gender identifying.
When were comedians first doing that? I have to press 1 for English.
I mean, this was like 30 years ago. This stuff is so stale, but it's effective. Here's Matt Gaetz.
You watched these pro-abortion, pro-murder rallies? The people are just disgusting. Like, why is it that the women with the least likelihood of getting pregnant are the ones most worried about having abortions? Nobody wants to impregnate you if you look like a thumb. These people are odious on the inside and out. They're like 5'2", 350 pounds, and they're like, give me my abortions or I'll get up and march and protest. And I'm thinking, march? You look like you got ankles weaker than the legal reasoning behind Roe versus Wade. A few don't need to get up and march.
Do we really? I mean, honestly, like, this is, this is almost like Andrew Dice Clay level embarrassing.
Yeah. Is it Steven Crowder level comedy embarrassing?
This is their
somewhere between him and Dave Rubin. One
of the more popular congressmen in the Republican Party. And it is, I mean, he managed to stretch out. We're just misogynist. And he managed to make a whole bit about that.
Oh yeah. He has opinions about which women are attractive or not, because mostly he's interested in girls and not women underage, allegedly.
I mean, nevertheless, like, can you imagine a congressperson getting up and making this is the Republican Party.
Oh yeah, Matt Gaetz comes from a political family. His dad was a politician, also got in trouble for some Medicare fraud. His business did, and his I think grandfather was a North Dakota politician. This is Republicans.
Exactly. This is their. We do misogyny, but we try and make it a little bit amusing. Really stunning. But there it is. That's what the kids are doing these days at the Turning Points USA, or the
Student Action Summit.
Student Action Summit.
Oh, great.
Sign up, folks. We've got a workshop this afternoon on misogyny, one on homophobia, and one on transphobia. And then we're going to do those. We're just going to keep running the same 3 over and over again so you can get some policy points on that. All right, we're going to take a quick break in just a moment, and we'll be welcoming Catherine Judge, professor at Columbia Law School, author of Direct, The Rise of Middleman Economy and the Power of Going to the Source. But first, a couple words from our sponsors today.